So what's going on, everybody? I hope you can hear me over the heater. Got my boy Luke here, if you guys can see him. Maybe if this thing focuses. There we go. There's Luke. But today we're going to be welding in some reinforcement plates. And it should be pretty easy and fun. I'm going to show you exactly what to do before you weld. And Luke's a better welder than me, so that's why he's here. Hot boy. So I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to hold them up, and Luke's going to show you how to weld them. Pretty simple. But here are the brackets right now. These are the reinforcement plates. You got your trailing arm bushings and your subframe mounts. So I sanded all of them down, the edges, and sanded the body down, and now we can start welding. So this is your trailing arm location. I sanded down all the areas right here, and I went a little overboard, but it's better to be safe than sorry for welding. And the bracket sets up something like this. Get it in there. Sits pretty much like that. And now we'll move on to the subframe. So this is one of the 4 subframe mounts. And as you can see, I went overboard again with sanding. I sanded all these areas here all the way over, and I just used some primer so there wouldn't rust in between the brackets just in case. But this bracket's going to be sitting something like this. And I have a little trick. I'm going to use the bolt that came out of here to bolt in, and it'll just hold it in place while we weld. Here's the other subframe bracket area, and this one's going to sit just like that. So, and I'm going to put the bolt through this one as well, just so it holds it up while Luke welds. So that is the locations for the reinforcement plates. There's another one over there, and the trailing arm is on the other side as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get welding. Are you ready to get dirty?
No.
So here's one of the subframe mounts that I was talking about. And you just put the plate back up there. And this is the bolt I took out. So it's going to sit just like that. Now Luke can go ahead and weld it in. So before we start to weld, you want to make sure you cover up the gas tank. See how it is on this side? We use a flame retardant welding blanket and cover it up while Luke's going to go ahead and weld.
I'm just going to do like a tack there and there.
Alright, so me and Luke just finished welding these plates in. As you can see, our setup in this garage is a little haggard. We had the MIG welder hooked up on our extension cord, and it blew the breaker a couple times, but all in all, we got the welds done. There's one weld there, if it can focus. One weld there, and another one over here. Grab a little flashlight. And then a lot of welding underneath. We got that plate done. These are all done. Same with those over there. Everything's done and primered, but now I'm gonna go ahead and grind the welds down, because these welds here, they all gotta be flat for the bracket to sit flush. So I'm grinding each one of these down flat, because there was spot welds there for the trailing arms. And I'm grinding all these flat too, because they all have brackets and bushings that sit on it. So I'm going to go ahead and grind all these down, and then I'll show you the finished product. Oh. on our little budget build with a lot of extension cords. Same with the heater because it's cold in here. Alright everyone, so we just finished grinding and painting. Here are the two rear strut towers. Looks a little passed out. I kind of worked them a little too hard. But here's the other ones. Ground down. Looks good. Ground this one down. Looks good. Ground them all down. There we go. And another cool thing, I just picked this up a few days ago, but I got a M3 front bumper for the BMW, and it does have a little crack in it on this side. So stay tuned because there'll be a video on that. I don't know when, but I'm gonna fiberglass this inside part here and fix it up. Dude's awake now. Alright, so stay tuned for next video. We're going to be tearing down the whole rear end. The welder's sitting on top of it, but don't worry about that. I'm hopefully going to have a next video of just tearing everything apart and removing everything and then pushing out all the bushing. So that should be next. Thanks again, Luke, for all the help. Stay tuned for next video. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.